All right, so I just went to the grocery store. So this is what a poor fool like me does when I'm trying to eat animal based and broke. I was like super lucky. The little like pepper steak kind of thing was, I think, $23 per kilogram. It was ridiculous. So I had like for $8, like three very thin slabs of meat. I don't know. Maybe they made a price error, but I ended up getting some amazing meat for really cheap. I will tell you how much it came up to. So, the total amount of beef in the form of blade roast that you can slow cook was 5.9 kilograms. So that's pretty much 6 kilograms. And I only paid $48.76, which that's Canadian. So for 6 kilograms, I basically got that for $35.95 American. So 6 kilograms, about $36. So it was a great price. And the egg prices are really bad. For 30 eggs, I got it for $9 and something, probably with tax, $10. So it's kind of really hurting me that our chickens have unfortunately died. We had 12 chickens during the summer, so you can imagine every day 12 eggs, 12 eggs, 12 eggs, 24. I mean, it builds up. At the price right now of eggs, which I will continue, unfortunately, to purchase at a much higher price, this is why a great way for everybody is to at least start with chickens in the backyard. So let's check out the amount of beef visually now that you know the price. All right, yeah, so this nice slab of beef was $9.10, and this is for, specifically on this one, pretty much 1 kilogram, and that was for $9. And when I had just the round steak, it came up to $9, and when you look at the amount of kilograms, it was like 0.48. So it was just crazy lucky that that I was able to get double for the same price. So then I bought the every single one of them. This one's a huge one. This is 1.5 kilograms for $13. Okay, don't forget I'm talking about Canadian. You can do the conversion, and yeah, so really happy with my hunt, kind of thing. So all of this plus 30 eggs, so 60 eggs in total. We can look just to prove a point. So yeah, you're gonna have 11 grams of fat, the saturated fat, and that means that besides the 3.5 grams that is specifically saturated out of the 11 grams, I'm looking up here, the rest is polyunsaturated, omega-6, omega-3, and unsaturated, monounsaturated, which some of the studies show that not that saturated fat is bad, but that there might be even additional benefits for getting the monounsaturated fat. You're getting all of these nutrients with with basically no carbohydrates, good source of protein, cholesterol, nothing wrong with that. And for 2 large eggs, you see, you're getting absorbable calcium. You're getting you're getting heme iron. You're getting vitamin A in retinol form. So that's why if you have like 4 or 5 eggs, you're getting all of your fat soluble retinol, not the beta carotene. You got the D3 over here. So right away, you eat 4 eggs, 8, 16, 24. You got about 32% of what they consider recommended value. You got the wonderful levels of vitamin E you're accomplishing. So basically you're accomplishing A and E just by having your morning eggs. Additional things like the B vitamin complexes, thiamine, riboflavin, folate, vitamin B, zinc, selenium. This is important of incorporating, and this is why everybody was eating eggs back in mom and pop's day. Since animal food is super expensive now, so bought some tuna. Make sure that it's always in water as much as possible because you never know what kind of crap they'll put in. And yeah, so at least I have this expensive cheap brand salted butter. That's what I use. I didn't really have enough cash to get the rendered duck fat at the moment. And this is exceptionally expensive shrimps that I was craving anyways. So you can see that at this point, you're trying to eat healthy with these inflation and price. You gotta wait for some reason when they give you something dirt cheap. You gotta have a freezer and you gotta stock when you can. This is pretty much $20 just for frickin' eggs that I was getting free. So you can imagine if you're having trouble meeting grocery demands, things like eggs, looking for beef prices, cans of tuna fish, and that's what I'm going with. Well, I like just sucking down, lemons. So especially if I'm eating highly animal-based, not touching any liver or anything like that. I'm not going to be a fanatic about, trying to accomplish a full carnivore diet. I'm not eating liver, and there is liver in vitamin C. So I actually enjoy lemons. I might suck down one wedge every few days just to be safe about the vitamin C. I'm not really trying to prove a point of surviving only on animal food. I rather be toting a highly animal-based nutrition that's on the lower carb side, and that teaches people that carbohydrate consumption is very, very different between people, and that you cannot be asking the whole population with varying activity levels and currently sick with insulin resistance to just everybody is recommended to eat like 250 up to 300 grams of carbs. That's stupid. So I encourage a very heavy animal-based nutrition, as well as some amount of plants, and that's where I go. My son, who is here, let me just switch around. Who's also heavily animal-based, low-carbish, is starting to weight train. So I've explained to him glycogen storage. If you're going to be going hard at the gym day after day, you'll require and benefit to perform well carbohydrates. So he understands how much carbohydrates is required to replenish glycogen, that you still, even as he's maybe 140 pounds, 135 pounds, he doesn't need 300 grams of carbohydrates. Also, if you look in any of the physiology books, to create muscle, nowhere in the cycle do you necessarily require carbohydrates. You can build muscle with fat and protein intake. Again, not demonizing carbohydrates. I think for young guys that are trying to get buff in the gym, definitely not going to perform or advance probably as good trying to stick to a ketogenic diet. So that's pretty much it.